Hello, Lucas Nation fans. Welcome back to another exciting podcast. This is Lucas Chat Podcast with your host, Kennedy Lucas. Now, today's podcast is going to be a little bit different. We're going out of our elements when it comes to gaming, anime. We're going to talk about a certain topic that's really dear to my heart. And of course, we have a special guest. He's from his famous YouTube channel, Be Part of the Solution. And of course, he has his own personal YouTube channel as well, Mr. Connor Vanelli. Connor, how are you?
Thank you for having me on. Good.
All right. So, Lucas Nation fans, we wanted to do something a little bit different for this podcast because this is really new and dear to both of our hearts. Of course, Be Part of the Solution is a sort of brand that Connor is doing for anti-bullying. Of course, he has all sorts of social media. Check him out on Twitter. Is Be Part of the Solution on Twitter, and on Facebook is Be Part of the Solution. You spell that all together in one word, and you get his Facebook and Twitter page. And of course, if you type in Be Part of the Solution in the search box for YouTube, it's right up here. He has a couple of few videos. He's done Q&As. He's done some letter readings, and he's done all sorts of stuff. So Connor, first question becomes for me, like, what's your story? You know, you have to have a story with this and having this brand out. So what is your story?
Yeah. So basically, all through elementary school and middle school, I've just been picked on for certain things, and surprisingly, like, it got under my skin a lot. Like, you know, I didn't know how to handle it. But as I got older, I just started to realize, you know, letting it get under your skin and, you know, letting people like that get to you, it brings you down. It's just not worth it. But, you know, it kind of destroys your self-esteem a little bit. Mm-hmm. And that's why I just want people to know that you can't let people like that get to you, because it's not good. It just brings you down a lot, and it's just not good. But yeah, I was harassed for different things, and like all through elementary school and middle school and high school. But in college, it doesn't happen. Like, people in college just get it. Like, it just doesn't matter.
Right. That's certainly true here in college, because we're all like, you know, grown people.
Right.
So, you know, we really don't.
People in college are more mature.
Yeah,
so
you really don't see much of bullying.
Right.
But I do remember high school, not late high school, like 11th grade, senior year. Those 2 years was great, but more like 9th and 10th grade for me. It was a little bit different for me though, because I was in private school, so bullying was high in that school, but it was a little bit different here. So I noticed that you told me this weeks ago that you wanted to start a YouTube channel. Then you came to me. You saw how K.L.P Entertainment does it for YouTube. So I'm really glad that you were inspired by K.L.P Entertainment.
Yeah, I was. I mean, you were the one that I remember you telling me, like, you know, you should really do a YouTube channel. Yeah. I gave it, you know, I was like, I don't know. And the reason why I didn't know is because I'm self-conscious, so I didn't think getting in front of the camera would be good. But really, you're the one you're kind of the reason why I did it. And it's really one of the best things I ever did. So I thank you a lot for that, because you pushed me to do it.
Right.
And I like doing it.
Thank you.
I never thought I would do something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I would like it, but I definitely like it. And the fact that I'm helping people, I think, makes it a lot better as well.
All right. So, I mentioned earlier you do letter reads. How are you getting those letter reads?
Through email.
They
send, there's an email address in the channel, and you just send me the letters through the email.
Okay. And have they, like, the people that read your letters, you respond back to email and say, hey, I got your letter?
I do. I say, like, you know, hey, I got it. Thank you for sending it to me, and it's posted. So I'll let them know, like, when I post it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how often are you still doing letter videos currently, or
I do. I haven't gotten any recently, but when they're sent in, I don't. And the thing is, when I get them, I don't read them immediately. Like, I see that I received it, and then once I do the video, that's my first time reading it.
Right.
So yeah, but I haven't gotten any recently. But when I do get them, I just make a video within a day or so.
All right, I see. So ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to send Connor Vanelli letters, you know, because I think what he's doing here is phenomenal. I mean, it's really, most YouTubers, you don't really see them unless they are branding a product. You don't really see many YouTubers branch out and do something different. And with this channel, I see that it's completely different. It's not So he's not just doing this just to get famous or YouTube star or a YouTube plaque or anything. He's actually trying to articulate and redivide the solution with anti-bullying and doing this with a YouTube channel. So I noticed that you started a personal channel. So if you go to his personal, you just type in Connor Brunelli and his personal channel comes up. You just wanted to branch out differently?
Yeah, because if you can probably tell from my personal channel, I really like being outdoors and I like being adventurous and stuff. And that's why I wanted to start a different channel, because it wouldn't have made a lot of sense for me to post a bunch of bullying stuff and then to post a bunch of stuff of me being outdoors. Like, I just feel like it would confuse people and they'd be like, why is he doing that? So that's why I made a personal one, because there you'll see me doing a bunch of stuff that I enjoy doing in my everyday life, going on vacations, being outside, just hanging out, doing stuff like that. That's why I wanted to make a second one.
Okay.
So I could just divide it.
Right,
and you can see.
Yeah. So here on Be Part of the Solution YouTube channel, I see that you have multiple variety of videos, like how to overcome fear, get out of your comfort zone. You also did a Q&A. How do you, when you get ready, when you get your equipment ready, what do you do before you get ready? Do you listen to music before you record, or you just wham?
I just do it. And that's surprising with me, with me being self-conscious. You'd think, oh my God, how's this gonna go? I honestly just wing it. I'm the type of person where I'm just like, look, just wing it. I don't do anything before. I just get up there and I just do it.
So no script? You don't write down a script?
No.
Ooh, that's what us here at K.L.P Entertainment, I have to have a script.
And that's something I thought I was gonna struggle with. I was gonna be like, what do I say? But no, I just wing it. It's something that's easy for me.
Right.
Sometimes I find myself stuttering though. And I'm glad you brought that up, because there's been times where I've had to record 4 different times.
Oh, yeah.
Because I stutter. I'm just like,
absolutely.
Yeah. So it's not always perfect, and it frustrates me because I'm also really OCD.
Right.
And that doesn't help.
Right.
So, but yeah, most of the time I have to record 3 to 4 times before I get it.
Right. So.
But it's cool though.
So let's say, when you record and you didn't like the framing work or something, you just redo it in your mind, hey, I don't like
it's
it.
all in my mind. It's all in my mind.
Yes, that's
because when I talk about stuff like that, it's all planted in my mind. I don't really have to write it down because I know what I'm going to say. And the reason why I probably record 3 to 4 times is, like I said, I stutter, or I go, I kind of go off topics. That's the only reason why I would re-record.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't use a script. I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like using a script isn't not proper for me. I should just wing it.
Just go, yeah, okay, makes sense.
But if I need it for something long, I would use a script.
Right.
But for something like that, no.
So I mentioned earlier, Lucas Nation fans, that Be Part of the Solution has a Facebook and Twitter account alongside with Instagram. So Be Part of the Solution Instagram. Just type it in on Instagram and you can follow, or you can go through my Instagram, go through my follow list, and it's listed there too as well. Do you plan on doing because I know, again, not trying to compare, but I know that I do live streams and stuff. Do you plan on doing live streams in the near future?
I do plan on doing it, because I think it helps as well, for other people to see what I'm doing, to hear what I'm doing. And also Facebook Live videos, I would like to do that kind of stuff. I just haven't gotten to it. But I remember you mentioning to me that I should do it, and I will. I just haven't gotten to it. But I do plan on doing it. Yeah. Right. I'm not really sure how to do. Is live stream the same as Facebook Live?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
then,
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you can all do the same thing. I know Instagram has a time limit, so you can only film about an hour for Instagram.
That's long.
But Facebook and Twitter, you can go on it. Well, actually, no, I take it back. Twitter, Periscope is what it's called for Twitter. I do this in my other production job. We stream about an hour and 40 minutes, and then it cuts off, and then you have to reset it. So.
But yeah, I do plan on doing that stuff in the future. I definitely do. I feel like it's a better way to connect with your fans and connect with people that like to watch your videos. For sure. Definitely.
So, Lucas Nation fans, we're live here, Lucas Chat Podcast, featuring Connor Brunelli for Be Part of the Solution for today's show. Something different for you guys. Be Part of the Solution has a website. If you go to, and it was actually curated by K.L.P Entertainment. So if you go to, you have it listed on your Instagram, like.
Oh no, I don't. It's not listed. I need to put it on my Instagram.
I would, but it's of course it's going to be a long domain. We're still working out the domain work of it, so it's www.lucas904.wingstop.com/solution. I have it in the link description below on the YouTube if you're watching it on YouTube, and if you're watching it on SoundCloud, you just hear the voice. But I have that listed. He has branded himself for this brand for shirts. The shirts sold really well. I know you told me you're taking a break with the shirts, but you're thinking about bringing the shirts back with a redesign?
Yes, a new design, yeah. And when they come back, of course, you'll see it on the website. I'll advertise Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. But yeah, I'm just working on a new, different design.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
But they're definitely going to come back.
Right.
It's going to be a way better design than the last one. But yeah.
As far as it costs, so when you get someone to buy your shirts, do you give it away, or do you give it to charity, or do you donate?
Profits, I do plan on giving to charity.
Okay.
I do, because I think that's important.
Okay, that's actually a smart idea. Most companies you don't see out there, they take your profit, and it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole thing. And I'm glad with this brand, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Right, because I'm the type of person to give to charity. I come from a family of helping and giving away. And plus, I feel like, when you make something of yourself or you get money, faster than others, why not help the people that need it the most?
Right.
Because you're so fortunate, or you just have more money than anyone else. Just help,
Yeah, it's a good idea. So check his website out. It's available right now. The shirts, they're gonna come back with a new design and more color. So
which I will advertise, like I said.
Stay tuned for that as well. I recently saw it's not latest, but one of your videos that really spoke out to me the most is, again, I mentioned it earlier, overcoming fear. Now, have you based this off of experience or
pure experience?
Okay, could you?
Let's see. So with the fear, in my life, I just fear that bad stuff will happen because it stems from anxiety, kind of, like stress, anxiety. So I fear that bad stuff will happen because in my mind, I think about stuff that could happen, like bad things. And when it comes to my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like it's gonna happen. So it's constantly playing in my mind. And when I talk about, how to overcome fear in the video, it honestly helps me a lot. So it helps me to think of, just don't worry about that, because it's all in your head. It's not realistic. It's just planted in your mind.
Right. Another video that spoke out to me the most, and I am inspired by this video because, as many people who knows me here on campus also, that this video was called Get Out of Your Comfort Zone. And I really watched this video, and I actually stepped out of my comfort zone, and I became more confident in myself as a person.
That's good.
It doesn't see, you don't see it as much on YouTube in my videos and stuff, but I actually did step out of my comfort zone. Was this based off experience?
Yeah, this was based off experience. This goes back probably to high school because, with the bullying, because when people harass you and bully you, it really brings you down and it degrades you, and you think you're nothing and all that, and you don't feel comfortable around people because you fear that, they're talking bad about you or that they're bullying you. But when I talked about, getting out of your comfort zone, I've learned that over the years that you just can't look at people with that negative mindset that they're bullying me, they're saying bad stuff, because if you do that, it's constantly going to bring you down. And with that being said, you just have to, like I said in the video, you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to feel comfortable with yourself, because if you don't, you're just that self-esteem level is just gonna keep going down.
Right.
But yeah, it's based off experience.
I see. So
And I'm glad it helped you. Like, I'm
yeah,
really
it really
glad.
did. It really did. You know, I became more comfortable with me as a person.
Because
trying
you
to
just feel better when you're more
feel so
comfortable
much
with
better. Like
yourself.
I walk through
Yeah.
campus with confidence and smiles.
Because when people see that, they see that. And when people see that you feel bad about yourself, they see that as well. But the sad thing is when people see that, they degrade you more
Right.
and bring you down more, which makes no sense to me. But that's just how people are.
Right. So one last question here, and this is more for cars. You know, I see here on your personal channel that you went to the 2017 Atlanta International Auto Show.
And
How was that?
I love cars, so I had the best time.
Wow.
I love
I like your
cars.
thumbnail, like the white. What kind of car is that?
Oh, I think it's a Mercedes convertible. On the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the best cars. But yeah, I've always loved cars, you know, like, so I had the best time. Like, I just went around and I was just looking at all kinds of cars. I loved it. I was in cars is something that I really like. Like, you know, of course, when I'm older, I hope to have a nice car.
Right,
I know that's,
right.
I'm getting ahead of myself, but
Nah, it's a
I
dream,
have goals
you know?
for the future.
It's a dream.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, Lucas Nation fans, be sure to check out Connor Vanelli's personal channel for this for the Atlanta International Auto Show video. He did a real good job on this video. I saw
And that was from my video
This was
or
great.
phone camera.
Yeah, this was fantastic. One last question here. So, what do you see the vision for be a part of the solution for the future like?
For the future, you know, that's a good question. I don't know. Like, I just kind of stick with the YouTube videos, and I'm definitely gonna do like Facebook Live, you know, Instagram, the Periscope, and all that.
Right.
But I don't really know. I just kind of let it go as time goes. When stuff comes to me and I think about it, that's when I think about for the future. But for now, I'm just kind of doing what I've been doing.
Right.
And if ideas come to me, then
Right.
that's
And now you're on a podcast show.
Right.
So Lucas Nation fans, please tune in for Be Part of the Solution. Of course, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, Connor's personal YouTube channel at Connor Vanelli. Connor, I'm glad that you came on the show,
Thank
and
you for
I
having
really
me.
do like what you're doing here, and this is going to grow into something big and better.
I hope so.
So,
Definitely hope so.
Lucas Nation fans, please be sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you're new, go check out Connor Vanelli's personal channel and Be a Part of the Solutions YouTube channel. Again, great YouTube channel for, you know, starting up is great. Please be sure to, again, like this video. And as of right now, I'm Kennedy Lucas, logging out.